But we're not just going to sit on the beach. So in this video, let's dive into days 5 and 6, climbing a mountain in the Brecon Beacons. On day 5, we went shopping and it rained a lot, but in the afternoon, it stopped raining enough to go for a walk. Yeah, we didn't do much on day 5. Now on to day 6. In the morning, we drove to a mountain called Penavan.
We're gonna climb Penavan today. We went the wrong way, the start of the trail's that way.
We went through the gate and onto the mountain. We saw the first river, but unfortunately had to use the bridge this time. Don't worry, there'll be river crossings later.
I was gonna film us going across the bridge, but I pressed the wrong button, so we're across the bridge now.
And with that, we started walking up the really steep path.
This view of the car park keeps getting better and better as you go up, because you can see the car park all the way until you get to like near the top. So you always see how far you've come.
How did I know that? Did I forget to mention I've been here before? Well, I came on a school trip. As we continued walking, there was a really cool river, and there were loads of little streams crossing the path. Here you can see how steep the path got, and it continued like that for about halfway.
This path is actually quite steep.
I of course had to use my invincible shoes to go through the streams. As I mentioned before, you can see the car park the whole way up, and this is how far we'd come.
Oh look, sheep.
The whole side of the mountain was just a pasture. Car park update, and after that, we walked up the steep path for about an hour.
We're now fully warmed up with gloves and stuff because it started raining, but now it stopped raining and the sun decided to come out. But it's also really windy. So we're going up this mountain and then we're gonna go up that one. You can still see the car park!
And then we walked up to the summit of Corndu, which is the other mountain.
It's really windy, but we made it to the top of this summit and now we have to go over there, but I can't really record. So see you over there. We've been up to the summit over there and now we're going back down.
And from the summit, you could see the long trail of people walking up. So then we walked back down, and this footage doesn't capture how crazily windy it was.
We're going this way because that's where the path is. Is this a mistake? Maybe.
Oh yeah, I should mention we were taking a different path back, which was much nicer than the other one because it was so much quieter. And the ground was kind of bouncy because it was made of moss and grass. We made it to the path, which immediately turned into a river.
We are basically walking on a river. Again.
And then we saw more sheep and walked across the grass again because we were tired of the river. So we kept walking downhill and made it back to the path. It was a very nice path without any of those paving stones from earlier.
This is better than anything we could have hoped for from this path. My mum just had lunch and now we're continuing walking.
It was a really scenic walk down and we had all of that left to do, which was really exciting. Before long, we made it to a river crossing. I was really excited to use my invincible shoes again. The next river crossing was everything I dreamed of. Look at it! So I went across and it was really, really, really fun. And then I came back to get the camera. I of course had to go across again to get to the other side because that's where we're going.
That river crossing was the highlight of the whole walk. So we can just see the road now and we have to go down to it and then walk along. I think we'd be there if we'd gone the other way.
But we would not have this beautiful view.
And then came the steep path down.
You can literally see most of that path that we walked along just there. But look at this one, it looks really cool where we just came down.
Yeah.
It's time to keep walking.
So we came to a gate and went onto the road.
We have reached the road.
So we walked along the path that led all the way back to the car park.
And we've now made it back to the car park.
Then we saw a really cool bird and went back to the car. Of course it started raining and we made it back just in time. The drive back was really scenic.
And we're basically back now.
But this isn't the end of the video. Let me explain.
So you can't see me properly, but we're looking for the stars and we're going for a walk really late at night.
And in the area where our cabin is, there's no light pollution, so all we could see was the stars.
See that big bright light there?
Yeah.
That's Jupiter.
Yeah.
And this is what we could see. It was so magical. It was amazing.
Thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll go for a walk along a sculpture trail and then drive home. And if you don't want to see that, subscribe anyway, because I'm working on an epic LEGO Interrail travel diorama. It's going to be 9 16 by 16 plates. I'm also going to build this scene with LEGO for my mum's birthday.